All right, back here at Hostos Community College here on 149th and the Grand Concourse here in the Boogie Down Bronx. Lucky Ngamwajasat along with Jason Greene, and we have the second stanza of KCC versus QCC. Kingsborough Community College and Queensborough Community College. Queensborough, who got in on a play-in game, won 2 straight games, are now in the grand final.
But you gotta mention last night's game was, Wednesday night's game was a nail-biter. It came down against the Hostos College, Community College came in. It was number 1 seed to number 5 seed Queensborough, and yeah, they beat BCC 79-69. But on an outbound pass from Colin Ziegler outbound the pass, he threw it over to Ike Iwu. Iwu drove coast to coast to get past Hostos, 2 Hostos players, and got the win 79-77. Hostos lost that game. Queensborough moved on to the finals, and Kingsborough pretty much easily in their game. Kingsborough won by a final score of 91-83 over BMCC. So that's what makes it up in this final.
All right, to repeat the starting lineups, Anthony Boyd first for Queensborough Community College. Anthony Boyd at forward. Marco Budia at the other forward. Center, the big man Greg Steele. Ike Iwu hit the winning shot on Wednesday night to sink Hostos Community College. And Mark Arch Jr. at the other guard. William Holly and Yuri Matsakov, who was the Player of the Year for the men in the Community College basketball in the CUNY Conference, are the 2 forwards. A 3-guard setup: Fernando Jordan, Darrison Anthony, and Trink Alasari. This is tonight are Steve Ruppenthal, Kevin Harrington, and Terry Murphy. Well, can Queensborough do the double-double?
Yeah, and this should be a very good, interesting battle between Tariq Alasari, Minoka Shukarov, and Gregory Steele, he's also a good scorer as well. It seemed like Steele is a baby Shaq, or Glenn Davis, who he can rebound the ball, he can shoot the ball. Marco Budia is a good 3-point shooter, so on paper this is about right. But we'll see. You gotta also watch out for Yuri Matsakov. Matsakov was Player of the Year for Kingsborough. He's an Arsenal shooter. He can shoot from anywhere on the court. He's a guy to watch out as well.
All right, we're about ready to go. Kingsborough in white and blue trim. Queensborough in blue and white trim with red piping along the letters and the numbers. Matsakov and Greg Steele will jump it up. As Kevin Harrington will toss it at center court. And the opening tip is won by Tariq Alasari for Kingsborough. Kingsborough going right to left on your radio dial. Swings over to Matsakov, posting up. Their turnaround jump shot off the side rim, no good. Loose ball ducked out of bounds, and it'll be Queensborough basketball. So already, Kingsborough trying to get their big man involved. Matsakov unable to sink his first shot.
Yeah, I mean, it happened, it seems like the last 5 games that he's been doing that. He misses, he's always cold in the first stanza.
Iwu swings it over to Mark Hodge Jr. Hodge has a left wing, over to Iwu, swings it out over to the right wing. This is Anthony Boyd. Boyd trapped, swings it inside, finds Hodge. Hodge turns inside, runner in the middle of the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back out, over to Boyd. It's knocked away by Alasari. They say deflected out of bounds off Anthony Boyd. And it will be Queensborough basketball.
Alasari gave a push off of Boyd, and I'm surprised they didn't call a foul on Alasari.
Well, they say it ain't cheating if you don't get caught. All right, here's Fernando Jordan, guarded by Alasari from the top of the key. Swings over to the left side. Pass inside, posting up. Matsakov. Matsakov posts inside. Wild shot, no good. Deflected off Matsakov, out of bounds, and it'll be Queensborough basketball. And already we see the game plan to get Matsakov involved and get him the rock early on to get him involved in the game.
Yeah, they want to get, he's the biggest man. He's their center. And if you get him down low, he should be able to shoot the 2.
Ball's deflected out of bounds. Will remain with Queensborough. Look for the entry pass to Greg Steele down low, and we've kind of nicknamed him Baby Shaq here on the radio broadcast. And where's number 32 for a reason? Here's a floater by Mark Hodge Jr. Hodge gets it to fall from the right side. 2-0 Queensborough.
Good ball movement. They gave it to Hodge Jr. for the 2.
Alisari with the wild layup attempt is knocked hard to the floor by Hodge, and Alisari will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. One thing about community college men's basketball, Jay, I mean, the quality of basketball sometimes can be even considered better than even in the senior colleges.
It seems that, yeah, so far in this first stanza, it seems much more quicker and they make it definitely more aggressive.
Alisari, first free throw is up and in. Alisari, 47th in the nation in NJCAA scoring. The sophomore from Fort Hamilton High School, 6'2" guard. Has good handle and a very good jump shot. Second free throw is off the mark, rebounded by Greg Steele. And Iwu will bring it up along the left side. Iwu. 2-3 zone look here by Kingsborough. Swings out over to the right side. This is Boyd. Boyd kicks it out. Over to Budia. Budia misses a shot, no good, as Kingsborough looking to push. Alisari spots up, left wing 3, off the side rim, no good. Rebounded by Matsikov. Matsikov turns it back up. Turnaround, no good. Luis rebounded by Steele. Steele passes for Budia, who he wasn't looking for, recovers, and is fouled by Holly. Wild action in the early going.
Budia not even looking at the ball, and he's lucky to get that ball, but
Steele telling Budia, keep your head up. You always have to keep your head on a swivel and expect the basketball. This is Budia. Swings it back out. This is Boyd. Boyd drives inside in the lane. The jump shot off glass, no good. Rebound by William Holly. Holly looks to push up. Holly gets by Steele. Holly inside, right side. Holly now along the right court. Baseline, isolated against Steele. Puts it up. Shot, gets the friendly roll off rim. And Kingsborough has a 3-2 lead.
Holly.
oh, Holly got the little easy roll there and the bucket.
Chance of defense here from Kingsborough. And this is Mark Hodge Jr. That's over to Iwu. Iwu back to Hodge. Back over to Iwu, top of the key. He'll set up the offense, 15 on the shot clock against his 2-3 zone. Hodge inside over to Budia. It's knocked away by Alisari. Putting up is Fernando Jordan. Jordan, left wing, left-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Holly. Holly puts it back up. Blocked by Iwu, out of bounds. And it will remain Kingsborough basketball.
Holly came in there with the block and knocked it out of bounds, and now it's, again, Kingsborough ball.
Inbounds to Tariq Alisari, and they're going to call Alisari for the charge. Nice job by Iwu, setting his feet and doing the deed defensively.
Yeah, I mean, on this floor, it's a little slick, and it looked like he may have slipped and moved that back leg, but instead they caught on Alisari. So definitely a good job by Iwu.
Iwu, against that zone defense, squeezes out over to Anthony Boyd, right wing. Boyd trapped. Ball stolen away by Fernando Jordan after a bad pass. Jordan, 3-on-2, has numbers, finds Alisari, layup in and one. Tariq Alisari running the floor, and good look by Fernando Jordan.
You gotta love that fast break. Jordan to Alisari, and Alisari had a little finger roll and went in. Iwu had good defense, but it's tough to grab the ball and try to steal it on the run, and Iwu instead gets the foul.
Foul was on Ike Iwu. That's his first, third team foul on Kingsborough. 5-2 your score with 17:06 remaining in the first half. Alisari's up and off the mark. 1 for 3 from the free throw line. As they'll have it to Ike Iwu. Again, that 2-3 zone look. This is Anthony Boyd. Now back over to Iwu. Drives inside. Ball fake. Off glass. No good. Rebound by Kingsborough. Allen pass from Darrison. Anthony finds Alisari. Back over to Anthony. Anthony gets inside. Tries to find Alisari. Passes too hard for Tariq Alisari. Out of bounds. Turnover. Queensborough basketball.
You gotta love the pace that Kingsborough is definitely. They're making Queensborough work, but that pass was just too hard, and Alisari was just too slow to get the ball.
Indeed, it looks like Kingsborough playing at a really frenetic pace here in the first half. Iwu passes it over to Hodge. Hodge, ball fake inside, now over to the left corner. Posting to the big man Steele. The old Rick Mahorn trick, but Steele's able to recover and score. That's called doing the old Rick Mahorn trick, which is kind of pulling back when Steele's posting up. There's Holly one-on-one against Steele. Shot up, off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound between Steele and Holly. Loose ball, rebounded by Hodge. Tremendous pace here going on. This is Budia for 3, left wing, good! 7-5, the Kingsborough Wave with a 2-point lead.
And that's Budia's strength, is his three-point shot. You know, Holly got the ball shipped from him on the other end, gave it to Budia, and Budia shot the three.
Sorry, kicks it back out over to William Holly. He'll try the three from the right wing. Check that now, it was a 2, and it's 2 points for William Holly, and the game's tied at 7 apiece.
All right, here we go, shot for shot now. Let's see what happens. If they're going to do a shot for shot, you have to give it to the big man, Matzikov.
This is Hodge left wing. Tries to get inside over to Steele, stolen away by Matzikov. Matzikov gets it over to Anthony. Anthony running the floor. Anthony down the lane. Right-handed layup is good. Anthony showing great dexterity to get that shot off.
Davison Anthony, a 2-year play. This is his last year, and that's the same footwork as he's done. He's a silky smooth guard out of Dominican Republic.
All right, Ewell brings it up. Again, that constant 2-3 zone look. Ball fake. Swings it out over to Hodge. Hodge has the open jump shot from the right wing. He hits it. Good ball movement to break the zone by Queensborough. Queensborough fakes the presses. Here's Holly bringing it up. Holly against Steele. Holly going right after the big man. And he draws a foul. That is a mismatch between Holly and Steele. Holly much more athletic, can put the ball on the floor. Steele, a big man, but a little bit lumbering type of big man. So Holly should be able to take advantage of that. William Holly with 4 points on the evening, 2 for 4 from the field. First free throw's up and in. Holly, a freshman from Boys and Girls High School here in Brooklyn, New York. Check that, in Brooklyn, New York. We are not in Brooklyn, we're in the Bronx.
Holly's 6'4", Gregory Steele just an inch taller at 6'5".
Holly, again, a much more athletic body, Steele more of a, like a Shaq or Big Baby Davis type of body, a big grinding body. Looks like a 2-1-2 full court pressure here. As Evil gets it over to Budia, stolen away by Matzikov. Matzikov looking to run the floor, 301 break. Matzikov coast to coast, layup in.
Matzikov reminds you of like a Brent Barry who can run the floor, shoot the three, he can jump inside. He's an all-around player. That's why he is CUNY Community College Player of the Year.
Kingsborough so athletic, especially in transition. Here's Iwu. Swings out over to Hodge. Tries to get inside over to Budia. Stripped away by Anthony. Anthony running the floor. Has Al-Sari. He misses the jam. Rebound by Anthony. He puts it at the back. Puts it up and back in.
Al-Sari just a little bit too high, and he got rejected by the front rim. But good job by Anthony to get the rebound and get the bucket.
They try to trap Dabney Hunt, who checked into the game. And looks like there's that foul's on Fernando Jordan as Budia checks out.
For Queensborough, number 20, Brian Myers checks in.
Brian Myers checks in. And Karan Ziegler checks in for Queensborough as Coach Billy Atkinson, seeing his team fall behind, makes some substitutions.
Atkinson, a long-time coach, assistant coach of Queensborough, 13th season with them. Tom Sindiskin retired. He was the coach previous.
The swing back jump shot by Hunt off the mark, rebounded by the big man Steele. He puts it back up and in. And that's Steve Manich and Greg Steele in the middle.
Yeah, and that's what makes Steele as a good player, as he watches, stays under the hoop, get the rebound, and get the two.
Holly brings it up for Kingsborough Community College. Holly, bounce pass inside, over to Anthony. Anthony looking for someone to pass, who's stolen away by Steele. And we got a player down for Queensborough here. Looks like it's Ziegler. Yep, it is Ziegler. Looks like he got caught in the eye. Maybe by Matzikov, I don't remember who. Right now he's blinking and seems like he's okay. And
Amari Steinmeier he got hit in the eye during practice, and now he has a torn rectum. So his rectum eye, inner eye, now he's gonna need surgery. Eye is dangerous in basketball. You get poked in it, that's trouble.
All right, here is pass is stolen away by Anthony. Looking even the entry pass for Steele. Bounce pass over to Holly. Too much steam for Holly, and it's thrown out of bounds.
Holly was expecting a high pass, instead went low and dropped it out.
Inbounds over to Brian Myers. As now Ziegler running the floor, right-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Matzikov, and Kingsborough looking to run. Here's Alisario left wing. Spot, pop, jump shot. Doesn't get the roll, but Matzikov running the floor, gets that offensive rebound, and puts it back in. 17-11 to score, 12:52 remaining. Kingsborough with that 6-point lead.
Good job on Matsukov. He ran inside, past the Queensborough defenders for the 2.
Ball is deflected. Iwu tried. Great play by Ike Iwu to keep the ball in play, knock it off Darrison Anthony. And the ball goes over to Queensborough Community College. A heady play by Ike Iwu.
Yeah, Iwu's that's his job as a point guard, to run out of bounds, try to get the ball, wait till the whistle's over. He never gives up.
Number 24, Jose Arroyo checking in for Kingsborough Community College. And this is Hunt. Hands it over to Iwu. Iwu over to Myers. Inside over to Steele. Steele turnaround. Right-handed layup, no good. And Machikov gets the board.
No love for that. The ball went in, around the rim, and out.
Jordan, guarded by Hunt. Hands it over to Alisari, left wing. Looking to post up. Machikov up against Ziegler. Jump shot off the mark, no good. Rebound finally gathered in by Greg Steele after battling with Holly. Holly and Steele matched up against one another. Here's Hunt, left wing, hands it out over to Iwu. Iwu gets inside, kicks it back out. Left corner jump shot goes in. Looked like it might have been deflected by Arroyo, but still goes in. It's a 2-point shot, 17-13, under 12 minutes remaining in the first half, in a frenetic paced first half. And we get a whistle here. We get an elbow. It's on Daphne Hunt. That's his first. That's the team's 5th foul. So Queensborough in danger of putting into early foul trouble. Stack inbounds for William Holly. Bounce pass finds over to Arroyo. Guarded tightly by Hunt. Arroyo drives inside. Ball's deflected. Stolen away by Iwu. 3-1 break. Iwu. Bounce pass. Ziegler lays it up and in with the right hand.
Ziegler can run up and down the court. He is a speedster. And a good ball movement. They gave it right to Ziegler for 2.
17-15 to score. Jordan against Myers. Kicks it back out. Left wing. This is Alisari for 3. Off the mark. No good. Rebound by Steele. Steele finds Myers. Myers. Bounce pass finds Iwu. Iwu breaking the press. Iwu stops, pots, jump shot, good. And we have a tie game at 17 apiece. And we got a timeout for Kingsborough Community College. 11:15 to go. You're listening to the Men's Community College Final here on CUNYathletics.com.
30-second timeout. Fans, don't forget now you can find out all the information you need on CUNYathletics.com. Check out the CUNY Athletic Conference and its 15 member schools by logging on to www.cunyathletics.com. Also find us on Facebook. Just search for CUNY Athletics and join us today. Fans, if you know that Congress is now in its 33rd year of support for CUNY Athletics. The relationship began way back in 1976. Edison now supports all 24 championships. Don't forget that at the conclusion of today's game, we will be selected.
All right, back here at Hostos Community College, 17-17 inbound pass for Fernandez, deflected out of bounds by Myers, and will remain QCC basketball. And it's been such a fast pace, we haven't had a chance to catch our breath here, Jay.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the men's style. Men will run up and down the court all day, and it seems like more points in the women's game.
Here's Holly going up, isolating against Steele. Holly, left wing, dribble drive against Steele. Stops, pops, jump shot from the left wing, it's good. And it looks like they're going to isolate Holly against Steele.
For William Holly.
Holly with 8 points on the evening. This is Iwu, hands over on the left wing, back over to Iwu, top of the key. Back over now, out over to Hunt, the left wing, 3. Up, too strong, no good, rebound by Steele. Offensive rebound on the big man, puts it back up and in. 6 points for the big man, Greg Steele. As inside, Holly goes right after him. And if that's on Steele, that's number 2.
Queensborough foul. Charge number 20, Brian Myers.
That's on Brian Myers. That's his first. And the team's 6th foul, but Holly will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
And Holly so far 2 for 2 on the free throw line. A guy you do not want on the line.
And really, you see the strategy. Isolate Holly on Steele. Let him go 1-on-1 at Steele. Steele might be a big body, but he looks like he's not kind of a little bit clumsy on his feet going back or defending. So, I mean, it's a perfect matchup here for Coach Hassan Duncombe. Holly's second free throw's up and off the mark. Rebound by Alisari. The putback by Alisari is in. Nobody boxing out Alisari. An easy basket for Kingsborough. 2-1-2 full court pressure here. Here's Myers. Cross court pass finds Hunt. Hunt able to go inside. Right-handed layup is up and in.
Dabney Hunt switching the hands, and that's why he went from his left to his right, drove in, and got the 2.
22-21. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Anthony hands over to Holly. Again, isolated against Steele. 1-on-1. And we're going to get Holly for a palming violation. So, a turnover. 7 turnovers for Kingsborough, 6 turnovers for Queensborough. Both teams shooting very well from the field. 9 of 18 Queensborough, 9 of 19 Kingsborough. This is inside over to Steele. Against it. Matzikov gets it in and one. So it's very interesting. They have Steele against Matzikov on the offensive end and Holly versus Steele on the defensive end for Queensborough. As we get a substitution, Lloyd Antoine checks in. And Matzikov checks out. Matzikov picking up his first foul. Steele has 6 points. Check that now, he has 9 points. 24-22, Queensborough with a 2-point lead. We get a whistle here. And it looks like they may have to reset the clock. Steele, 9 points, 6 rebounds in the first half. Impressive.
It's impressive. At least 4 rebounds short of a double, of at least a double there. And Steele at 9 only needs 1 more of a double-double.
This is William Holly up against Ziegler. Calling out a play. Isolation here. As it drives down the lane, left side, bounce pass finds Lloyd Antoine, blocked by Steele. The big man showing his dominance.
Planted his foot and blocked it out.
Back over to Antoine on the left block. Antoine drives against Steele, inside, loses the handle on the basketball, and it slipped out of his hand. Basketball will go over to Queensborough Community College. The underdogs, the lowest seed in this tournament, Queensborough, are playing with a fire and a fervor into this tournament and maybe into the Region 15 tournament.
Yeah, and right now, this is their 3rd game of everyone else only played 2.
Ball is stolen away by Antoine, recovered by Arroyo. Arroyo now running the floor, drives left side, down in the lane, right hand up and in. They're trying to call a charge on Arroyo.
That's tough. Arroyo using all his momentum to push him across, and you can't stop him midair. He gets the offensive charge.
Arroyo checks out. Fuyat Yapar, freshman from Istanbul, Turkey, checks in. Again, that constant 2-3 zone look here from Kingsborough Community College. This is Iwu. Entry pass inside over to Steele. Trapped. Stolen away by Holly. Holly's got numbers. 4-on-2. Bounce pass over to Anthony. Lays it up and in.
Well, and that play all-star because of Anthony. When Steele turned around, Derris and Anthony stole the ball. Gave it to Holly, who Holly gave it back to Anthony.
This is Iwu. Passes that inside over to Steele. Kicks it back out. Over to Hunt. Now this is Iwu. Left wing 3. Good! 27-24, 3-point lead, 8:31 remaining here in the first half.
Well, Budia, now Iwu, joined the club in 3-point land.
Garrison Anthony driving against Myers. Bounce pass over to Yapar. Here's over Alisari. Spin move right side. He picks it back out. Aronson against Myers. Stops, pops, left wing jump shot off the mark, no good. Rebound by Holly. Holly puts it back up and in. William Holly just coursing on the boards. 11 points for the freshman from Brooklyn.
And they're cleaning up the glass. Again, a missed shot taken by an offensive rebound. That's key. And then driving home for 2.
Entry pass is stolen away by Holly. Holly finds Anthony. Check that, Alisari on the left wing. He lays it up and in on the right side. 28-27 and a timeout taken by Billy Atkinson. I'd like to remind you here on CUNYathletics.com that Con Edison and CUNY are celebrating 33 years together. Since 1976, Con Edison has provided support for the CUNY Athletic Conference. This long-standing partnership is in its 33rd consecutive year when Con Edison will present the men and women's basketball championships. And don't forget, at the end of tonight's game, we'll present the CUNY Contest Player of the Game and MVP.
Choice 3, Tavares.
All right, Jay, I mean, again, a fast-paced, up-and-down game, a really exciting and enjoyable game to watch for these two teams. You look at the stats, and both teams are shooting very well from the field.
Yeah, all they have. Right now, Queensborough is shooting 57.1% from the field, 12 for 21. Kingsborough, 48%, 12 for 25. Greensboro, 2 for 2 in three-point land. That's going to be huge. Badia and Iwu line up the lamp there. And free throws, 100% for Queensborough, 1 for 1. Kingsborough, 4 for 7, 57.1%. But the key right now is turnovers, 18 turnovers combined, 9 apiece for both these teams.
Well, again, as we said, a very evenly matched game between these two teams. As Myers swings it back out over to Iwu. Iwu, ball fake, gets inside the lane, right-handed layup, off the glass and in.
Number 5, Iwu.
29-28, 7:27 remaining. QCC with the lead. Here's Darrison Anthony driving up against Budia, who checked back into the game. William Holly, right wing. Holly up against Greg Steele. Isolation. Holly stops, pops, jump shot, good from the right wing. William Holly with 13 points and carrying this KCC Wave team. Steele has it on the left side, looking for Brian Myers, finds Iwu, and he'll set up the offense from the top of the circle. Iwu swings the left wing, back over to Iwu. Bounce pass, left side, inside pass, bounce pass over to Steele, gets it back after being blocked, puts it back in. Greg Steele and Holly having a battle down in the low block.
You know, a miss by Budia, but Steele got the rebound and got the two.
Now Holly going coast to coast, rebound by Steele. Misses the shot. Holly missed the shot, and Steele is able to get it. Here's Myers. Ball fake, inside. The layup is no good. Still loose. Budia with the putback does not go, but he's fouled. Looks like that is on Yapar. And Budia will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
In the semifinal game when Matsukov got 3 fouls, Flat Yapor played a lot of minutes, and you know, he's more of a bench player, but when he comes in, he's a big factor for Kingsborough.
Fernando Jordan returns for Kingsborough.
Jordan checks back into the game. As Budia will go back to the line and shoot his 2 free throws. On the floor, apparently it was a non-shooting foul. So, side out, stack offense. Here's Steele up against Matzikov, and he drains the jumper in Matzikov's face. Steele has 13 points. 33-30. Here's Fernando Jordan along the right wing. Hands it out over to Yapar. Yapar top of the key. Inside over to Matzikov left wing. Matzikov left wing 3. Off the mark, no good. Anthony knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be QCC basketball.
Again, a missed shot, what happens is a rebound. And there's always someone in the white, which is Kingsborough, by the ball, which is great. And Darrison Anthony, of all people, who's not the biggest man on the court, but he's always the first one near the basket.
Extremely athletic is Darrison Anthony. Here's Myers. Budia drives down right baseline, gets inside, off the hit layup, no good, knocked away. And here's Darrison Anthony down the right side. Anthony just down the lane, stops, pops, foul line jumper, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Peter Smolis, who checked into the game. Smolis swings it out over to Iwu, and Iwu will reset the offense. Iwu left wing, over to Myers, swings it inside over to Steele. Steele turnaround in the lane, off the mark, no good. Ball's deflected, and Fernando Jordan will push it up. Jordan looking to run. Jordan finds Matzikov, left wing, ball fake, inside the lane, gets stripped, gets his ball back, inside right side. The layup attempt is no good, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws, and KCC now in the bonus.
Teams 7.
Foul was on number 20, Brian Myers. That's his second.
That's up at the line.
Really aggressive is Queensborough, and at that time, Steele was swamped by 3 Kingsborough players and couldn't get the shot up.
Yuri Matzikov, the CUNY Community College Player of the Year for the men's side. First free throws up, and gets the friendly roll. Matzikov, sophomore, went to Lincoln High School. Sets, shoots, and good. 33-32 is the score. This is Ike Iwu. Iwu swings out over the right side, over to Myers. Back over to Iwu, left up top of circle. Turn around. shot in the lane, and getting the roll is Budia. 35-32. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. 3-point lead for Queensborough Community College. Jordan over to Yassar. Turnaround against Steele. The right-hand shot, no good. Rebounded by Greg Steele.
Yapor was really wild when it was spinning around, and Steele had a good defense. Didn't have much for Yapor.
This is Small's three-point shot from the left wing. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by QCC, Darrison Anthony. Anthony, a ball is deflected and recovered by Matzikov. Matzikov gets inside, puts it out, over to Yapar, brings back out. Darrison Anthony, ball fake, brings it back out. Al-Asari, left wing three, 6-it, tie game.
3-point goal, Tariq Al-Asari.
35 all, 4:17 remaining here in the first half. Brian Myers brings the ball up court for Queensborough. He's back out, left corner, deflected and stolen away by Yapar, but into the hands of Greg Steele, kicks it back out. Samoas for three, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Garrison Anthony. Anthony looking to take the lead. Anthony swings it inside, deflected out of bounds by Myers. And it will remain QCC, check that, Kingsborough basketball. Hunt checks in, Smalls checks out.
Hunt returns.
And a timeout taken by Darrison Anthony. With 3:56 remaining, tie game 35-35. You're listening to CUNYathletics.com. I'd like to remind you, for all the latest information on the CUNY Athletic Conference, go to CUNYathletics.com. That's www.CUNYathletics.com.
He just left. He just left. All right, that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, where's Allie? Allie from Queen, stand up. Allie, we're going to give you a chance to win a shirt. If you can tell me who is singing this song, is it A, Elvis Crespo, B, Luca Miche, or C, Mark Anthony? Did you say Elvis Crespo? I'll tell you what, if you got A there with the guy behind you, I'm going to give you a shirt. Come on, say us a little something. That's all, we'll give you a shirt anyway. Give her a nice round of applause.
All right, back here at tie game 35 apiece. 3:56 remaining between Queensborough and Kingsborough here in the men's community college basketball championship. And Tariq Al-Asari has it against Ike Ewan along the right side. Drives inside, kicks it back out. Fernando Jordan, right wing three. Good!
3-point goal, Fernando Jordan.
That's Jordan's first basket and his first 3 points of the game. Iwu has it over to Hunt along the left wing. Top of the circle, back over to Iwu. Now back over to Iwu. Top of the circle, gives it over to Hunt. Queensborough being frustrated here by this 2-3 zone. Now kicks it out. Iwu will take the three from the left wing. He hits it! Ike Iwu not lacking confidence. That's 10 points for the point guard.
Shot for shot, three-point. Both these teams can make the three. They're not afraid to shoot it.
Anthony driving up against Badia. Spin, turnaround, jump shot, good. Just making Badia look silly there.
4 spins there for Darrison Anthony, and he out-faked Marco Badia.
And this is the lead for Kingsborough in quite some time. Al-Asari nearly stolen away from Iwu. Iwu tries to back outside. A bad pass over to Myers, but finally gets over to Badia. Badia gets it out over to Myers. Ball fake. Driving down right baseline. Stops. Pops. Jump shot from the baseline. No good. And Matsikov gets the rebound. 40-38. Under 2:35 remaining here in the first half. Kingsborough Community College with a 2-point lead. Fernando Jordan has the left wing. Passes inside for a cutting Anthony. Gets into the left-handed layup. No good. The tap is by Yassar. He gets it to fall.
42, Yapar.
Yapar getting that left-handed touch and cleaning up on the glass. 42-38. 4-point lead. Both teams have really not had much separation here. This is Badia. Ball fake. Will take the three from the left corner. He hits it.
3-point goal, Marco.
Oh, Badia, that's again, a 3-point shot for him. He's 2 for 2 in three-point land.
Here's Yapar, hands it out over to Al-Sari. He'll reset the offense along the right wing. From the top of the center circle. Tries right side, gets in the lane. Reverse layup, goes all the way around the basket and in.
Tariq Al-Asari.
Al-Sari got that extra speed and caught Iwu off guard.
44-41. 132 remaining, Kingsborough with the lead. This is Myers, kicks it back out over to Iwu. Iwu thought about taking three, tried to bring it back out, and we'll reset the offense from the top of the center circle. Swings it back out. Here's Myers. This is Hunt. Back out to Myers. Ball's deflected. It's stolen away by Jordan. Jordan, one man to beat. Right hand layup off the mark, no good, but he's fouled
No basket.
before the shot, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Foul strikes from the 20. Brian Myers. His third.
That was on
Myers
Myers,
gets
and that's his third.
Yeah, and that's interesting because he's a bench player, a role player on the bench.
Jordan at the line.
Now already in foul trouble. Queensborough has some other players to put in, so they got Samulis they can play, and I think one of them's gonna check in now.
Jordan's first free throw is up and off the mark.
William Holly returns for Kingsborough.
William Holly checks back in.
Boyd.
Anthony Boyd checks back in for Queensborough. As Smalls checks back in. This has been a really tactical game between these two teams. A lot of... As Jordan's second free throw gets the friendly roll. It's a 45-41 lead with 1:13 to go.
Baker checks in, replacing Jordan.
All right, at the half, we'll have both athletic directors to talk to, both from Queensborough and Kingsborough. We'll talk about the game a little bit. And here's the running shot by Hunt. Goes off glass and in.
Daphne Hunt.
45-43, under a minute to go here in the first half. Darrison Anthony against Hunt. Hunt, goes right by Hunt, but Hunt does a great job deflecting it off Anthony out of bounds. A great defensive play when it looked like Hunt was left for dead by the speed of Anthony.
That's amazing because it's like fool me once, but Hunt he got it back and stole the ball, knocked it out of bounds.
43 seconds left. Iwu brings it up. Over to Smalls, hands it out over to Boyd. Boyd kicks it back out. Iwu gets in the lane, stops, got in a different mindset here. Here's Holly running the floor. Here's Darrison Anthony, goes up and lays it in. 47-43.
Anthony.
Clock running, 22 seconds remain. Queensborough can take their time. Iwu brings it up. Swings it out. He's over to Boyd. Here's Hunt. 10 seconds left. Ball stolen away. Holly, bounce pass finds Anthony again. Anthony lays it back up and in. 2 seconds. 1 second. Smalls has got to get it off. Does not. And that'll end the half. So a late run of scoring here by Kingsborough Community College allows them to take a 6-point lead into halftime.
And Anthony now with 12 points. That's interesting now. Anthony started with 10 points at the half.
First half statistics.
So we'll take a break here. So it should be a fun second half. 49-43 in favor of KCC, the Wave.
Well, definitely should be a fun second half here as it gets quite loud. Here are these 400 so people here at Hostos Community College. We're ready for the second half startup. Alisari will hand over to Holly and we'll begin the second half as Kingsborough goes right to left. Check that left to right on your radio dial. It's Matsuka posted up against Anthony Boyd. Is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Greg Steele. Steele with his 10th rebound. That's a double-double for the big man. 49-43. This is Hodge Jr. Hands it over to Iwu. Now over to Anthony Boyd. Kicks it back out. 3-point shot attempt by Budia is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Darrison Anthony. Anthony kicks it out. Left to ring three, off the mark, no good by Alisari. And rebounded by Hodge. Hodge hands it out over to Iwu, left wing. Iwu drives, stops, pop, and it's rejected by Alisari, out of bounds. But it will remain Queensborough basketball.
It's funny, Anthony went low, Alisari went high, and Alisari got the block. right now, so far, a cold start, 45 seconds into the second half, and no one made a single shot yet.
Well, still plenty. It's just very, very early, and still plenty of time left in the game. This is Hodge, guarded tightly by Fernando Jordan. The double team kicks it back over Iwu. Now back over to Hodge, left along the left baseline. It's out over to you. Kingsborough right wing is Budia. Budia, shot off the mark, no good. They're going to call it a charge on Marco Budia, and it's a turnover. Ball goes over to Kingsborough.
That's good because, I mean, Budia, he charged right into Holly. Holly is planted his feet, and he got the charge.
Ball is handed off over to Garrison Anthony. He'll bring the ball up. Now over to William Holly, left wing. Holly is open. He'll try the three. Left wing off front rim, no good. Rebound by Anthony. He gets inside, puts it back up and in.
Number 15, Davison Anthony.
8 points lead here. 51-43, 8:37 to go. This is Boyd. Hands it over to Iwu. Back over to Boyd. Right wing. Boyd looking for someone to pass to. This zone defense confusing Queensborough. Check that. Here's Boyd. Gets inside. Down the right baseline. Jump shot. Off the mark. No good. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony looking to run. Anthony, 3-on-1 break. Here's the finish by Fernando Jordan with the left-handed layup along the left side.
Good ball movement. Anthony found a room and gave it to Fernando Jordan. Jordan for easy two.
A quick mini run here. A 6-0 run. 53-43, a 10-point lead now. Here's Badia, passes that over to Hodge Jr. And throws it away over to Holly. Holly, look at her run. Passes over to Anthony. Anthony lays it up, right hand up and in. And Queensborough needs a timeout. And they take it. A quick spurt of an 8-0 run has given them a 12-point lead here.
Well, you know, at one point, remember, 45 seconds into the second half, no one can make a basket. And now, of course, Kingsborough has been making their shots more, especially on the run, getting Queensborough off guard. Queensborough has to step up their game if they want to try to win this. They're already down by 12 points.
Well, I should correct myself. It's a 6-0 run. So it's a 10-point lead, 6-0 run here for Kingsborough Community College. Really, Garrison Anthony just taking over, has 16 points and 10 rebounds. I mean, you look at Kingsborough Community College, they have so many players.
Unbelievable so far. You look at 14 to 10 turnovers, not so bad. I mean, only 24 turnovers combined, but you know, KCC had a 12-point lead right now. That's the largest lead. And they can increase that lead. And what they're doing a good job because they're getting Greg Steele out of the way. That's a good job.
All right, so Queensborough will inbound the ball. Down by 10, and they really need to get themselves going.
Number 34, Ron Ziegler. Number 20, Brian Myers back in for Queensborough.
Inbound over to Ike E. will bring up the ball up the floor. Hands over to Brian Myers to check back to the inside over to Steele. Steele loses the handle on the basketball. Surrounded by 4 players. Knocked out of bounds off Steele, and it'll be Kingsborough basketball. Kingsborough coming out with a ferocity in the second half on a 6-0 run. This is William Holly, left wing. Holly up against Steele. Holly inside against Steele. Up, in, draws the foul, no good, but he'll go to the line to 2 free throws.
Well, we'll see if they give it on Steele. It is on Steele. You know, it's Steele having a tough half so far. It's a tale of 2 halves for him.
So Steele will stay on the floor. Holly's first free throw is up and in. 13, check that now, 14 points for William Holly. And now a 7-0 run here by Kingsborough Community College. Second free throw is up and true. 14-point lead, 57-43, and you go back to the end of the second half, really, the first half, really this spurt by Kingsborough has given them all the momentum. Here's Brian Smalls, ball fake, drives inside, it's blocked, but they're going to get a foul call here on Matzikoff. Smalls Looked like he was trying to lay it up or dunk it, but he got rejected by Matzikoff, and Matzikoff attached number 2.
And that's the only thing Matzikoff can do is try to block it, but instead he gets the foul.
Brian Smoles, check that Peter Smoles. Sets, free throws up and in. If you look at the three-point shooting, both teams are shooting pretty well from beyond the arc. 4 for 7 here for QCC and KCC 2 for 6. May play prominent in the second half. Second free throws up and in. 12-point lead for KCC, 57-45. Just a little over 17 minutes remaining as Holly has it on the left wing. Guarded by Steele. Man-to-man defense here. Isolation on Holly against Steele. Turnaround. The fall-away jump shot gets the friendly roll as Holly continues to abuse Steele.
Holly taking over in the second half as Queensborough is dropping. Holly went on with 17.
All right, here's Ike. We'll hands it over left side. Back over to Smoles. Smoles hands it over to Ziegler. Loses the handle on the basketball. Ball still in the air. Deflected. Tapped. Holly finally gets a handle on. Now it's Fernando Jordan. 3-on-3 break. Holly, the little teardrop in the lane. Rebound by Jordan. No good. Rebounded by Iwu. Queensborough's got to run. Here's Ziegler on the right wing. After the pass from. His ball's deflected and stolen away by Fernando Jordan. Jordan's got numbers. Passes it. Finish for the trailer. Matzikoff, and he finishes and one.
That's his job. Matzikoff did a fantastic job, but we got started off by Fernando Jordan. Jordan giving them the ball.
That's Queensborough's third team foul. And Matzikoff will get one shot.
Foul on Samulis. Peter Samulis, that's his first.
Set, shot, off the mark, and deflected. Anthony gets his offensive rebound. Ball's deflected, but finds Fernando Jordan. Here's the William Holly driving the lane, blocked by Ziegler. Samolis will take it out, 61-45, under 16 minutes remaining. KCC with the lead as the ball is thrown away by Iwu. Myers unable to get a handle on that pass. Alisari will bring it up along the left wing. Alisari, the entry's pass is stolen away by Ziegler, and he's fouled hard there by Alisari. Falling straight to the floor. That's the second foul on Alisari.
Yeah, first Alisari threw the pass and intercepted by Ziegler. Ziegler gets fouled for it.
Ziegler brings up the ball, hands it over to Ike Iwu. Iwu swings it over left wing. Samoa's ball fake. And they're going to get Fernando Jordan on a reach-in.
So now the fouls going to start piling up. Already 6 total in the half.
Well, we saw in the women's game how free throw shooting played an important part. His inside entry pass over to Greg Steele. He's fouled and one.
And the foul's going to be on Fernando Jordan. It should be number 10.
So Fernando Jordan will pick up his third personal in a matter of seconds.
Oh, no, they gave it 15.
Well, they gave it to Darius and Anthony.
Huh. Interesting, because both of them went in the lane there. I'm surprised they gave it on Anthony.
Steele has 15 points, looking for his 16th right here. 16 points. And ball, free throw is off the mark, but rebounded by Myers. Up, almost gets the and one, but he draws the foul against Holly, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Just the opposite. It seemed like in the last game when they played against Hostos, Steele was making all his free throw shots. Tonight, it's the other way around.
All right, so Ryan Myers will take the shots. 15th foul. First free throw up. Does not get the friendly bounce. Rather ugly free throw, to be perfectly honest.
He has an unorthodox stance.
And we take a timeout here as Hassan Duncan takes a timeout. Very certain timeout taken. And while we're taking that timeout, we'd like to remind you, think of us as CUNY's all-star team for sports medicine, the hospital for special surgery, specialists in mobility. All right, 61-47, and Jay, this game has kind of gotten away from Queensborough. Talk about what Queensborough has to do to get kind of re-establish their dominance.
Well, it's definitely Queensborough in this second half. It seemed like everyone's missing their shots. Steele has been a little sloppy. You had Budia's not even in the play, but Samulis is getting in foul trouble already. So, they got to pick out a place. Already, Brian Myers has 3 fouls, and that's interesting because he's a role player. You get him out of the game. Who are you going to put in? They have a deep bench, Queensborough, but they got to start making more shots and definitely start scoring.
All right, here's the second free throw for Brian Myers. Off the mark, no good, and a wasted opportunity here for Kingsborough Community College. Check that, Queensborough Community College. Here's Anthony against Myers, puts it on the floor. Pass inside over to Holly, he finished. Great pass there by Darrison Anthony.
Back-to-back the 2 guards, Holly and Anthony. Anthony giving right to Holly.
Ball fake by Smalls, hands it over to Ewo. Now over to Myers for the 3, right wing, no good. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony running to the floor. Finds Alisari, great pass finding Jordan, blocked by Myers. What a sequence.
Myers came out of nowhere to get the block. And
right.
It seemed like Kingsborough just had that extra pace, just the extra gear of Queensborough.
Holly bounce pass inside, he finds Matzikov wide open, nobody guards and lays it up and in. 65-47, things getting out of hand here for Queensborough. They've got to get scores. Iwu has the top of the circle, left wing over Smalls. Along the left baseline is back over to Smalls. 3-point shot, left wing, no good. Rebounded by Holly. Holly looking to push, finds Darrison Anthony. Alisari for 3 from the left wing, he hits!
3-point goal, Tariq Alisari.
And it's a 19-4 run in the second half. 68-47, 4:15 remaining. 2-3 zone look here by Kingsborough. Inside over to Ziegler. Ziegler drives inside, off glass and in with the right hand. They're slowly stemming in time. This game is certainly not out of reach. Plenty of time left for QCC, but they've got to get stops.
They do, they gotta stop. And pretty much anyone on
Garrison Anthony turns, spins in the lane, is stripped by Ewu, gets the ball back. Finds Alisari, spin, nearly makes a tremendous layup. What an athletic move. A spin move, mid-air, reverse layup. Unfortunately, it would have been great if he hit that, but he did not.
It came close, just did not go in.
Here's Matzikov, right corner, jump shot off the mark, no good. Who's ball? Who's got it? It's Ike Ewu, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Kingsborough Community College. Check that, Queensborough Community College.
You gotta love the pace. Kingsborough is just a little quicker than Queensborough, and it's showing.
All right, here's Ewu. Swings over left wing. This is Hunt who checked back into the game. Shot no good. William Holly with the rebound. Holly looking to push. Holly down the lane. Holly bounces. Finds Matzikov. He dunks it. Kingsborough so deadly in transition. 70-49. Brian Mares, right wing. Tried inside to get over to Steele. They're going to call Matzikov for the reach.
Wow, 21-point lead for Kingsborough. And that exclamation point came out from Matzikov. Oh, he's going to get fouled. Well, that's interesting. This is, third foul on him.
All right, we have a timeout here at Hostos Community College. The score 70-49, Kingsborough with the lead. We'll take a timeout here at CUNYathletics.com. at Hostos, 70-49 the score. Side out here for Queensborough Community College. Inside over to Steele. It's swatted away there by Anthony, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back home.
Anthony tried, Destin Anthony tried to block that ball, but he swapped out of the way and Steele jumped off a second time and got it in.
Fernando Jordan with a bunch of fancy drills hands it out over to William Holly. Holly trying to point out the offense. Holly almost acting as a point forward. Holly jump shot from the right side, no good. Rebounded by Hunt. Hunt gets by Alisari. Hunt tries to pass for Ziegler. The outlet pass too strong.
Queensborough missing opportunities to get back in this game. Now down by 19.
There's no need to panic here for Queensborough. There's, again, plenty of time left. Here's Fernando Jordan against Ziegler along the left wing. Isolation. And they're going to call Jordan for the palming violation.
Well, I mean, yeah, you said there's plenty of time left, but the way Queensborough's been shooting this second half, they're making it seem like 1 out of every 10 shots. It's hard to win that way.
Here's Evo, hands over back to Hunt. Now Evo, now finds Brian Myers. Bounce pass inside over Steele, and stolen away there by Jose Arroyo, who checked into the game. Finds Fernando Jordan right wing. Now over to Alisari, right wing three, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Hunt. Hunt looking to push. 2-on-1, Hunt takes it all the way, lays it up, off the mark, no good. Evo tries to put back, dunk, no good. Holly will look and run. 5-on-2 break. Alisari, right wing three, found nearly a 4-point play, but he couldn't hit the 3-point shot.
Back-to-back threes he's missed, but this time he gets a reprieve and goes on the line. Hunt was charged with the foul, his second. A golden opportunity here to increase their lead. For Kingsborough, he shoots 3.
Alisari sets, shoots, good. Tariq Alisari, sophomore guard from Fort Hamilton High School. Where's number 23? Set, shoots, good. That's the second of 3 free throws. Alisari, definitely an assassin along the perimeter. Sets, free throw, good. 73-51.
He made all 3.
Here's Hunt driving the lane, he's blocked. Jordan looking to run, outlet pass for Alisari. Alisari goes up strong. That's a hard foul there by Myers. And are they going to call a flagrant here?
No, Alisari kept his cool because he was going to attack him. He was going to attack Brian Myers.
Intentional foul.
Well, that's his 4th, and that's crucial.
It's 2 shots and the ball back. So Alisari going to the line. Alisari and Holly and Anthony, just so many athletic players on this community college team.
4 players at Kingsborough have double figures. Holly, Matsakov, Anthony, and Alisari.
And at this pace, it's not inconceivable for them to hit that triple-digit mark.
He's tied Holly with 19 points.
Alisari's second free throw is good.
And now he has 20 as the lead for Kingsborough.
So intentional foul means the ball remains with Kingsborough. Alisari's out, Jose Arroyo is in. Swings it out. Now, this is Kevon Baker who's just checked into the game. Now heads it out over to William Holly. Holly, left wing. Guarded by Iwu. Holly slowing the pace down. Isolation against Steele. Holly stops, pops, jump shot good. And they have been doing that all night long.
Giving the ball to Holly, giving the ball to Anthony. They know they're confident they can shoot the ball well.
And looks like we'll take a timeout here. Ike Iwu's taking a timeout. 77-51, and this game is quickly getting out of hand. So we'll take a short break here on CUNYathletics.com.
Timeout. That's not going to cut it. We'll catch him on the next timeout. He's got to earn it, right, Zach? I'll send it over. Let's give Dean the game and cruise a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I think he prefers it to Chata.
All right, back here at CUNYathletics.com. IQ has the ball down 51-77. There's Samoas inside over to Steele. Stolen away by Holly again. Holly looking to run the floor. 4-on-2 break. Finds Harrison Anthony. Misses the dunk. Rebounded by Holly. And they'll bring it back out. 77-51. Swings it out. Jose Roy now finds Harrison Anthony. Anthony swings it out over to Arroyo. Arroyo swings it back out. Left wing three, and they're going to travel before the shot on Fernando Jordan.
Wow, Kingsborough 33 total rebounds, Queensborough 26. And
Well,
double-double for Harrison Anthony, so 2 double-doubles so far in this game, Steele and Anthony.
Here's the telling stat, 21 turnovers to 12 turnovers, Queensborough to Kingsborough. Inside over to Steele, outside back out to Iwu. Iwu stops, pass, left-hand jump shot, off side rim, no good. Rebounded by Greg Steele, he puts it back up and in.
It took Steele 2 consecutive passes after he missed the first one, got his own rebound, and got the bucket.
Jordan has it against Ike Iwu. Jordan swings it out over to Jose Rowe, left wing. Swings it out right wing, William Holly. Holly swings it out now. Jose Rowe stops, possible left wing jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Kingsborough. Kavan Baker has it. Baker swings it out over to Fernando Jordan along the right wing. Slow down the pace here. Baker, ball fake. Over to Yapar. Now here's Baker. Baker, 13 on the shot clock. Now over to Yapar. Yapar, three-point shot, good!
Wow. Well, for Yapar, he's not really a three-point shooter, but this time he was wide open for 3.
80-53, 9:33 remaining, and things are getting bleak here. Three-point shot by Samoas, he hits.
Now, Samoas fires right back, but still a tough deficit to come back from.
Especially with how KCC now playing, slowing down the pace, not allowing it to get frenetic. This is Jordan. Jordan swings out Yapar. Ball fake, thought about taking a 3, gets in, tries to get inside the Holly, stolen away by Budia. Iwu driving up, down 80-56. Ball fake by Samoas, gets inside, shot no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Paul got his second, and he was in traffic there as Samoas was driving in. Yeah, Fernando Jordan and Yapar got the foul.
Yapar at the free throw line for 2 shots. First one's up and not in. And again, free throw shooting, especially when the clock's stopped, when you're behind, you got to put these away.
A golden moment when the clock is stopped. You need to get those. And in all levels, it seems like it's a number 1 priority, and not taking too much attention to it.
Second free throw's up and good. As Darius and Anthony checks in.
Darius and Anthony returns.
And William Holly checks out. Boy, when you have players that you can switch like Darius and Anthony and William Holly, it's really no drop-off whatsoever. Here's Anthony, hands it over to Yapar, left wing. Yapar, ball fake, over to the left corner. This is Jose Arroyo, he nails a 3.
Arroyo gets into the action, his first basket, and it's a 3.
Ball fake inside by Budia, trapped in the corner, somehow finds Ziegler. Ziegler finds over on the left wing, it's Samoas, shot no good, rebounded by Matzikoff. Arroyo brings it up, along the right side, hands it out over the Yapar, the big man drives all the way to the cup and in.
And Paul gives a little wink to head coach Hassan Duncombe from Kingsborough, so he's on fire.
All right, this is Samoas drives inside, no shot, no good. Rebounded by Baker. 3-on-1 break. Baker finds Anthony behind the back pass over to find Matzikoff.
Mexico.
Now they get a little fancy and they're making their shots.
87-57, 30-point lead, 7:45 remaining. And this is Budia, he nails the three. And you know that Kingsborough is looking for those triple digits.
Yeah, especially what happened last year. They lost in the finals to Hostos. This is definitely redemption for them.
Here's Matzikoff along the left side. Swings it, finds left corner Baker. He'll try the left corner three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Yapar. Nobody boxed him out, and an easy layup.
You figure, you get one of the two men, Matzikoff or Yapar, and no one got him.
Holly has 21. Asari has 20. Anthony has 16. Balance scoring. Here's Samolis for three. Off the mark, no good. Matchkov looking to one. 3-on-1 break. Finds Yapar. Finds under the basket. Jose Arroyo. He lays it up and in.
Jose Arroyo.
Whichever team faces Kingsborough Community College in the NJCAA will have a game for them. Timeout taken, 91-60, 6:51, 31-point lead. We'll take a short break here on CUNYathletics.com.
We brought you a partner. Dean Nathaniel Cruz, this one is for you. Where's Dean Nathaniel Cruz? We got a t-shirt for him. Zach, where you go? Where's Dean Cruz? He disappeared and he scared the dance with you.
Looks like we got three
Welcome back
guys
live on
in the back.
CUNYathletics.com. It's the first time that these two teams are met in the championship game. But Kingsborough is looking for their 8th title, and it looks like they're going to run single-handedly.
Well, they're definitely looking like they're going to run away with it. 91-60, just a great performance so far by this Kingsborough Community College team. They're so athletic. They can do everything on the floor, and they would give any of the senior colleges a lot of trouble here. There's a three-point shot by Ike. We go off the side rim, no good. And it's deflected out of bounds. It'll be KCC basketball.
You know, Al-Assad has 20. Looks like he has the most points for
This is Arroyo driving inside. Finds Baker now. He'll take it over on the left wing. Japar. That's a bad pass thrown by Baker. Out of bounds. It'll be Kingsborough basketball.
My fault. Holly has 21. Al-Assad with 20. And Denison Anthony with 16.
Ever since the end of the first half, Kingsborough's been on rocket fuel. Drive down the lane, inside, off the mark, no good. Rebound by Greg Steele. And we got the foul before the shot.
Well, it tells you, 49-43 at the half, Kingsborough led. They outscored Queensborough in this half 42-17.
That's amazing. That is incredible offense. Bounce pass goes over to your part, right wing. Tries to find Darius and Anthony. Anthony back over out to your part. Ball fake against Steele. Swings it back out. Left wing. Over to fancy pass there by Matchkoff. Left wing three. Off the mark. Side rim. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Davis, who checked in. Davis down by 31. Want to make a silly turnover here. Bounce pass. It's stolen away by Darius and Anthony. Goes behind the back. And it looks like they'll get Myers on the foul.
And that should be Myers' 5th, and Myers is done.
So after a player fouls out, you get 30 seconds to regroup. But
So Myers finished up with 1 rebound and no points. He had assists and 3 turnovers in over 19 minutes.
Anthony will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Darius and Anthony
It's his first time tonight on the free throw line.
from Portsmouth in Dominica. First free throw's off the mark, no good. And rebounded by John Martin, who checked in. So Hassan Duncan kind of entering his bench here. Martin has a left wing, and he'll reset the offense. Martin stops, pops, jump shot, high arcer, no good. Ball's loose and rebounded by Iwu. Iwu's got the big man Steele running with him. Iwu will go by himself. Right shot from the right side goes in. 91-62, 5:15 remaining. Here's Baker. Baker driving up against his defender. That's now over to Matzikoff. Matzikoff. On line side, here's Yapar, left wing. Looking for the cutting Baker, but deflected and stolen away. Here's Davis. Davis right wing. Now over to Samolis. 3 straight on is good.
He's shooting the ball much better here in this half, Peter Samolis.
Here's Baker driving inside and getting all the way to the basket. And 1.
Well, only Lord Antoine has not scored for Kingsborough Community College.
His foul was on Samolis. That's his second.
That was Samolis' first 3-point shot earlier.
Free throw is up and in.
Baker completes the 3-point play.
Well, 6 away to 100.
And that's really the only mystery about this game right now is if Queensborough will get to 100 points. 94-65, and ball stolen away by Martin. Martin has a free lane to the basket, but deflected out of bounds by Samolis. Good hustles there shown by Samolis, even down by so much.
Yeah, Samolis is such a gritty player. He doesn't give up until the whistle is blown. You want that.
Martin against Davis. Crossover dribble along the right side. Hands it out over to Baker. Baker will shift the offense now to the top of the circle. Baker setting up the offense. Drives inside. Nice pass fighting Darrison Anthony with the left-handed layup. From the right block. 96-65, 4:05 remaining. Kingsborough with a commanding lead. Here's Igiwu, right wing. Ball fake. Jump shot from the right wing, no good. Rebound by Matzikoff. Matzikoff looking to run the floor. Matzikoff, right side, against Samolis. Dribble drive, stopped there by Samolis. Swings it out, and Baker will reset the offense. Baker gets a pick there from Anthony. Loses the ball in traffic, but Anthony tries for the major stuff. Misses the dunk. Iwu gets the rebound. Swings it out. Left wing 3-point shot by Davis is an air ball.
Oof. Missed that just by
Of course,
an inch.
this being a New York crowd, they'll let you hear it no matter what level. Here is Martin, loses the handle on the basketball, stolen away by Ziegler and deflected out of bounds there by Queensborough. Hodge Jr. comes back in. Jose Arroyo comes back in.
And number 30, Mark Hollis. 3:13.
Kingsborough calls a full timeout.
Timeout. Kingsborough.
96-65 is the lead. So,
Well,
this-
I mean, I guess you can pretty much, the writing's on the wall, who's going to win it. Congratulations to Kingsborough. And congratulations to Queensborough. They were the lowest seed, they played a playing game, and they got all the way to the final.
yeah, and it tells you about maybe having that rest, and instead of playing a game at the game is maybe a little more better. Rest is important, but they weren't on the roll. They came down to the wire 2 nights ago, and tonight was just it's a tale of 2 halves. They got outbeat in the second half pretty badly so far. I mean, but it seemed like turnovers were crucial. 24 turnovers as we speak right now. Only 16 for Kingsborough. And that's what wins games, less turnovers. And capitalizing off of them, of course.
We've just been informed that this is the most points scored by the winning team in the men's championship game, 96 and counting. Jump shot there by Hodge Jr. off the mark, rebounded by Davis. He'll try from the right wing. Shot off the mark, no good. And rebounded by Jose Arroyo.
Yes, because previous to that was 1990. Kingsborough defeated Manhattan 91-81. Wow, the record has hold for 19 years.
Inside, brings it out over to Antoine. Lloyd Antoine lays it up and in. 98-65.
Antoine.
2:40 remaining in this game. 3-point shot straight on by Davis, off the mark, no good, and Antoine will slow it down as Kingsborough looking for that triple-digit mark. Arroyo has the left side. Arroyo swings it inside. Ball's loose and laid up and in.
30, Mark Hollis.
And there's your
Mark
100
Hollis,
points.
and that is your 100 point. You're right. 165, 2:04 remaining. This is Davis, lays it up and in from the right side.
Anthony Davis.
So 100 points, a new record here in the CUNY Athletic Conference, and again, still counting. This is Martin against Davis. Down over to Baker. Baker drives inside, all the way, goes for the jam, doesn't no good, and rebounded by Iwu.
Wow, that's a 4th missed dunk tonight.
Iwu floats it up, and off the mark, no good, and that was a nasty spill there between Iwu and I think that was Davis.
His second, team's 8.
Iwu's knee landed on John Martin, and that's Martin. Yeah, he's looks like he's wiping off his eye.
Well, if there's any blood on the floor, he must come off the floor, but looks like he's shaking off. He's all right. First free throw by Iwu's up and in.
I think he's coming out. He looks a little woozy, but they're not. They're gonna keep him in the game. That's. I mean, it's garbage time. I understand, but if you're hurt, you're hurt.
Christopher Todd checks in for Baker. Second free throw is up and off the mark, no good. And deflected out of bounds. It'll be Kingsborough basketball. Minute 29 to go. Have a lot of choices for the MVP and player of this game. Holly, Alisari, Matskov, Anthony. Honorable mention for Greg Steele. Here's Hollis, turnaround jump shot in the lane, no good. Knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Queensborough basketball. 1 minute 13 remaining. Mind you, we have the post-game show, the trophy presentation sponsored by Crown Trophy. Right wing jump shot off the mark by Davis. Big collision there. And finally covered by Lloyd Antoine, who loses the ball out of bounds. Under a minute to go, 168. So, congratulations to Hassan Duncombe, his coaching staff, Octavia Gooden, Andre Vincent, and Marvin Williams. Kingsborough winning their 8th championship overall and setting the new record for points scored in a community college championship final.
It's Hassan's 2nd title. 2006, they beat BCC 69-55. So congratulations definitely goes to Kingsborough Wave.
As the ball is finally recovered there by Hodge. Driving inside. Ball's loose. Still inside. Here's Anthony Davis. He lays it up and in under the basket.
Anthony Davis.
Now Martin. Full court pressure here by Queensborough. Not giving up till the last second. Jose Arroyo has it along the left wing. 2-second differential. Shot clock and game clock doesn't matter now. Stolen away by Iwu. Bounce pass finds Anthony Davis. He lays it up and in. 20 seconds remain. Hard defense here. Swings it out. This is Lloyd Antoine. Antoine, the floating shot, comically, goes behind the backboard.
So
13 seconds remaining. That's Queensborough Wave. Anthony Boyd walking down. Boyd will take the 3. It's good. As that's just window dressing. 3.4 seconds remaining. And that will do it. Kingsborough Community College wins the Men's Community College Championship in the CUNY Conference and move on to the NJCAA Regional Tournament. Jay, your thoughts on tonight's game?
Kingsborough, all-around game from the first half. It was a nail-biter at first, but they took over in the second half. Showed that it was redemption time for them after the loss last year in the lowest scoring affair to Hostos. This season, Tariq Al-Assadi took over. William Holly, Matsakov. It was a whole effort. It was a team effort.
Well, you look at the point score. William Holly, 29 points, 9 rebounds. Matsakov, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Harrison Anthony, who I think should be the player of the game, 18 points, 13 boards. Al-Assadi, 20 points. Just a balanced scoring overall. And Fuyat Yapar, 9 points off the bench. Good, solid contribution by a bench player.
Yeah, you look at the turnover ratio, 24 turnovers for Queensborough, 20 for Kingsborough. Rebounds 34 for Queensborough, 48 for Kingsborough. Field goals, total shots 45.6% for Queensborough, 51.9% for Kingsborough. Three-point land 47.1% for Queensborough, 38.5% for Kingsborough. Free throws, Kingsborough shot 71.4%, 50% for Queensborough. The largest lead was 35 by Kingsborough and 3 for Queensborough. So,
All right, we'll take a short break here, and we'll be back with the trophy presentation.